special moment for the crowd favorite Yuki Kawamura, who scored his first career points coming on the free throw line with about 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
You know that feeling when you're watching history unfold? That's exactly what happened when Yuki Kawamura stepped onto the court.
He kept the ball post-game, and the 5'8" point guard became the fourth Japanese-born player to score in the NBA, joining Yuka Tabuse, Rui Hachimura, who did play for LA last night, and former Grizz favorite Yuta Watanabe.
This isn't just any story. It's the moment a Japanese rookie made the entire NBA sit up and take notice. Imagine the pressure, the light, the crowd, and then with just seconds left on the clock, Yuki sinks his first NBA point. But here's the kicker. It wasn't just any old free throw. The arena erupted like it was a game-winning shot in the finals. Why? Because sometimes a single point can mean everything. Picture this, a kid in Japan, basketball in hand, dreaming of the impossible, the NBA. That's Yuki Kawamura. You're probably thinking, wait, basketball in Japan? Exactly. In a country where baseball and soccer rule, Yuki fell in love with hoop. Imagine little Yuki, eyes glued to the TV, watching NBA highlights on repeat. That's how it all started.
They told me to go score every time. And after game, before game, and they told me that. But I gotta change mindset.
But here's the crazy part. The odds were stacked against him like a towering defense. You know how many Japanese players have made it to the NBA before Yuki? Just two, Yuta Tabuse and Rui Hachimura. That's it. It's like trying to find a needle in a haystack, but Yuki was determined to be that needle. Let's talk about Yuki's grind. Late nights in the gym, perfecting his shot, working on his handle. While his friends were hanging out, Yuki was putting in work. You know what's insane? The skill gap between Japanese basketball and the NBA is huge. We're talking different galaxies here. But Yuki, he was ready to bridge that gap. Then came the moment Yuki had been waiting for. His shot at the big leagues. A tryout, then a summer league invite. Can you imagine the pressure? It's like your whole life's work boiling down to a few games. But guess what? Yuki crushed it. Next thing you know, he's signing a contract with the Grizzlies. That's right, from dreaming in Japan to wearing an NBA jersey. But here's the thing. Getting signed is just the beginning. Now Yuki's got to prove he belongs. He's not just playing for himself anymore. He's carrying the hopes of an entire country on his shoulder. That's a lot of weight for a rookie. So now Yuki's got the jersey. He's made it to the NBA. But the real question is, can he hang with the best of the best? We're about to find out if all those late nights in the gym, all that dreaming, is going to pay off on the biggest stage in basketball. Buckle up, because Yuki's real NBA journey is just getting started. Remember your first day at a new school, the nerves, the pressure to fit in? Now multiply that by 1,000. That's what Yuki Kawamura felt walking into the Grizzlies locker room. But here's the kicker. One of his new classmates was about to do something no one did for them. Yuki's stepping into a whole new world. The NBA isn't just faster. It's like basketball on steroids. Imagine trying to keep up when everything you know about the game needs to change. Yuki even said it himself. I gotta change your mindset because my basketball style is the passing and the control the game. That's huge. He's not just learning new plays, he's rewiring his entire basketball brain. But here's where it gets wild. Yuki's new teammates, they're not just standing by watching him struggle. Nope. They're jumping in to help. Take Jake LaRavia, for example. This guy's going above and beyond. When Yuki scored his first points, Jake made sure to grab that game ball. Why? So the whole team could sign it for Yuki. That's next level teammate stuff right there. You know what's even crazier? The superstars are getting in on the action too. Picture this. Ja Morant. Yeah, the Ja Morant, injured and all, waiting in the tunnel after the game. And what does he do when he sees Yuki? Gives him a big old hug. It's like proud older brother energy right there in the NBA. But let's talk about the pressure for a second. Yuki's not just any rookie. He's the Japanese guy in the NBA. Can you imagine that weight on your shoulders? Every move he makes, every shot he takes, it's not just for him. It's for an entire country watching and hoping. And then comes the moment of truth. Yuki's first NBA game. The lights are blinding. The crowd is deafening. His heart's probably beating faster than a basketball hitting the court. Will he get playing time? Will he make his mark? It's like all those late nights in the gym, all those dreams back in Japan. They're all coming down to this moment. Yuki steps onto the court, and just like that, he's living his NBA dream. But you know what? Getting on the court is just the beginning. Now comes the real test. It's not about making it to the NBA anymore. It's about proving he belongs there. And for Yuki, that all starts with one thing: scoring his first NBA point. You won't believe what happens next. Yuki's on the court, but that's just step one. Now it's time for the real challenge. Picture this: 33 seconds left on the clock, Yuki at the free throw line, and the entire arena holding its breath. One shot to make history. 3. Can you feel the pressure building? Let's talk about how we got here. The Grizzlies are up big, 131-114, but that doesn't matter to Yuki. He's been waiting for this moment his whole life. The coach puts him in for the final second. Why? Because sometimes you gotta give the rookie a chance to shine. And shine he did. Yuki gets fouled, and suddenly he's at the line. This isn't just any free throw, it's his shot at making history. You know what's crazy? The whole arena goes quiet. You could hear a pin drop. Imagine that. Thousands of people, all silent, watching this one guy from Japan. The ball's in Yuki's hand. He takes a deep breath. Can you picture it? All those late nights in the gym back in Japan. All the doubts, all the people who said he couldn't make it. It all comes down to this moment. His hands might be shaking, but his eyes are locked on the rim. He bounces the ball once, twice, 3 times. Time slows down. It's like one of those movie scenes where everything goes into slow motion. Yuki bends his knees, raises the ball, and lets it fly. The ball spins through the air, arcing towards the hoop. Everyone's holding their breath. Will it go in? Swish! Nothing but net. Yuki's done it. He scored his first NBA point. The crowd goes absolutely wild. It's like they just won the championship or something. Yuki's teammates are jumping up and down, hollering like crazy. You'd think he just hit a game-winning buzzer beater. But here's the thing, it's not just any point. This one's for the history books. Yuki's not just playing for himself, he's playing for an entire country. And with that free throw, he's opened the door for a whole new generation of Japanese ballers. You know what makes this even better? After the game, Yuki's keeping that ball. His teammates all signed it for him. It's like they knew. This isn't just a game ball, it's a piece of history. And get this, Jake LaRavia, one of Yuki's teammates, made sure to grab that ball for him. That's what you call teamwork, on and off the court. So Yuki scored his first point. He's made his mark. But you know what? This is just the beginning. The real question is, what's next for our rookie sensation? Trust me, you're gonna want to stick around to find out. You think Yuki's story ends with that free throw? Think again. This is where it gets wild. Imagine a single point causing a ripple effect across an entire country. Picture LeBron James, the face of the NBA, absolutely losing it over a rookie's first basket. What's got the king so hyped? And why is this free throw way bigger than just 2 points? Let's talk about the reaction to Yuki's point. It wasn't just his teammates going crazy. We're talking superstars, fans, even people back in Japan staying up late to watch. Everyone's celebrating like Yuki just hit a game winner in Game 7 of the final. But here's the thing, it was just 1 point in a game that was already decided. So why all the fuss? This is where it gets good. Yuki's free throw, it's not just a point on the scoreboard, it's a dream come true, a door kicked wide open. We're talking about Asian representation in the NBA. Yuki's not just playing for himself, he's carrying the hopes of an entire country on his shoulders. Can you imagine that pressure? You know what's even crazier? Jake LaRavia, Yuki's teammate, grabbed that game ball after the match. Why? So the whole team could sign it for Yuki. That's not just teamwork, that's family right there. It's like they all knew. This ball isn't just leather and rubber, it's a piece of history. But here's where it gets really exciting. Yuki's free throw could be the spark that ignites basketball in Japan. Think about it. Kids watching at home, seeing someone who looks like them, making it in the NBA. That's powerful stuff. Experts are saying we might see a spike in basketball viewership and participation in Japan. It's like Yuki just opened the floodgates. This isn't just about one player or 1 point, it's about dreams, representation, and changing the game. Yuki's journey from Japan to the NBA is like a real-life anime story. And the best part, this is just the beginning. Who knows what Yuki will do next? One thing's for sure, we're all watching, and the whole basketball world is cheering him on. So, what's next for our rookie sensation? Buckle up, because Yuki's NBA story is just getting started. Yuki Kawamura is just getting started, and he's already making waves in the NBA. That free throw, it's like he opened a door to a whole new world of possibility. You know what's wild? This guy's living proof that dreams can come true. Think about it. What's that big dream you've got tucked away? The one that seems way too out there. Yuki's story is shouting at us. Go for it. With some serious hustle and a sprinkle of luck, you might just surprise yourself. And here's the kicker. Yuki's not done yet. Not by a long shot. He's talking about changing his game, focusing more on scoring. Can you imagine what he'll do next? This is just chapter 1 of Yuki's NBA story, and I've got a feeling it's going to be one heck of a ride. Keep your eyes peeled, folks. Yuki Kawamura is just warming up.